I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And
Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Friday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. I want to say a quick thank you to Sonar Fashions in Tamale for this Jarabia also that has a hoodie. And you should call him on 0246 590162. That's 0246 590162 and get something special for yourself and those near and dear to you. This morning, there's quite a lot on our plate, so we'll quickly get to it. There's a photo of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Osagyefo, and Julius Nyerere. When Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah envisaged the United States of Africa and wanted to put everybody together, Julius Nyerere was one of the people who disagreed with him. They had arguments. He said this himself in 1997. And he said that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was trying to put the whole of Africa together for propaganda purposes. 10 years after Kwame Nkrumah had died, he had been deposed and he died. He came down to come and tell us here in Ghana that he got it all wrong, that he has now caught the fever. I just thought I should let you know this so that anybody trying to compare Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to any other person should know that even Julius Nyerere, who disagreed with him, and in terms of our African politics and Pan-Africanism, you know the place of pride that Julius Nyerere holds. I leave it there. Yesterday, I also learned with pain from Parliament that the National Pensions Regulatory Authority has given SSNIT, the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, the clean bill of health to go ahead to dispose of 60% of the shares in 4 hotels. And I found that to be quite strange because, as far as I know, CLOCSAC, Civil and Local Government, service, they are on strike. As we speak, CLOCSAC is on strike. I know that the Ghana Federation of Labour are interested in going on strike if SSNIT doesn't back down, and many other labor unions. So sometimes when the regulators take certain decisions, you want to pause and ask, what at all are in those SSNIT hotels that everybody says, keep your hands off the hotel, that we say, as for us, we will not keep our hands off those hotels? What at all is inside that thing? We must know. Because if the people who own the hotel, that is the workers of Ghana, who are members of SSNIT, who are contributors of SSNIT, say we do not want you to sell our hotel. A few people who we have given jobs to, somebody who was forcefully planted as SSNIT, Dr. Tinkra was kicked off. Another deputy director general of SSNIT resigned in protest. They are bent on selling this SSNIT. And I always refer you to the famous Ejapadia document, how things were written in it and how SSNIT was supposed to have been sold off. I always refer you to that. What at all is inside this SSNIT deal that it must be sold at all cost? What is inside? I think we should know what is inside that deal. What is inside that deal? It's a question. And I don't think that SSNIT is being open and honest with us because they forget that they are our employees. It is our monies that we contribute that they take and invest. And we say, don't sell what you have invested our monies in. Leave it that way. Already when people are going home, they go home with a pittance. Go to the banking hall. People always cry. What is inside? Anyway. Now, we'll talk about to debate or not to debate in a bit. But let's go to HerFRA. This will take me to HerFRA. Health Facilities Regulatory Authority. And this week we have been on HerFRA. No, show me the attendance sheets first. I told you that I have attendance sheets of HerFRA of people who are supposed to have come to work or were supposed to have reported to work but have never reported to work and yet are earning salaries. Show them. And I have from January all the way to December 2022. Evidence no lie. I mean this. I read some queries to you, right? Query letters to you. These are the attendance sheets. They are all there. And that's why I get surprised and disappointed that when questions are raised about an organization, instead of the leadership sitting down to think of what answers to give and what solutions there should be, they rather resort to threatening the staff. There's a letter from the board chairman. Yesterday, I was supposed to have read that to you. There's a letter from the board chairman of HerFRA that was written in 2022, calming down the staff of HerFRA. Read, 31st August 2022, released to all staff, to be released to all staff of Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HerFRA. It has come to the attention of the board that some members of staff are concerned about staff transfer and other appointments. I hereby want to entreat all staff to remain calm and refrain from any further publication in the media. Anytime there is the need for transfers or to fill any management position as best practice demands, it will be done through proper human resource practices. The main priority of this board is to ensure HerFRA achieves its legal mandate of regulating all public and private health facilities in Ghana and for HerFRA to be one of the best health regulators in Africa. This can only be achieved with committed, dedicated, and happy staff, bearing in mind that you are the greatest asset of the agency. We are interested in staff welfare and committed to giving everyone an equal opportunity. The board is asking all staff to remain calm and focused and ignore all rumors of transfers. Dr. Daniel Asari, board chairman HerFRA, to the minister at the time, Kukwajima Menu, all board members, registrar Dr. Bano, HerFRA union, HerFRA staff. Show me the other one. It had to take the board chairman to come and count us because, you know, according to the staff, tribalism had taken center stage. Unnecessary transfers. And I asked the question about the human resource, put it, it's a petition. The human resource manager at HerFRA now. Is she qualified to be there? Is she related to Dr. Bano? Did she have the 5 years work experience as the public service demands before she got that managerial position? I'm only asking questions. Is a junior sister working at HerFRA? Does she go to work? I'm only asking. Did somebody move from a certain department to now become the head of PR, which didn't used to exist? I'm only asking. Now, this is a petition dated the 10th of June. This petition was traveling. The last time I caught it, it was up north when the threat from HerFRA came after an emergency meeting when I started talking about them. And so the workers, some have signed, some have not signed. I've decided to cut their names off to save them. Because me, you can't intimidate me. Maybe them you can intimidate. This is to the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Bernard Okoboy. Subject, demand for Dr. Philip Bano's retirement without extension. And today is the 12th of July. Dr. Bano is supposed to retire on the 17th of July. Let the retirees go and let the young grow. Mind you, I told you that he was disqualified in one of the constituencies for dual citizenship, I'm told. He contested while he was still HerFRA registrar. I don't know why these are people, they like to hold on to positions, regulatory authority, and still go and contest. They go and test the waters. When it fails, they come back and they come and threaten people. Dr. Bano is supposed to be on leave prior to retirement. 3 months leave prior to retirement. He received a letter to that effect. I've read that to you. But he's still at post, threatening people, along with other managers who are also timid and cowed. Dear Honorable Minister, we, the undersigned, are writing to express our strong opposition to any potential contract extension for Dr. Philip Bano, whose retirement is scheduled for July 17, 2024. During his tenure, Dr. Bano has mismanaged the agency, prioritizing tribal interest over the well-being of the organization and its employees. We urge you to take the following actions. Allow Dr. Bano's retirement to proceed without extension or renewal. Investigate the allegations of tribalism and mismanagement under his leadership. Take necessary steps to restore the agency's integrity and fairness. And go to the next page. We believe this decision is crucial for the agency's future and health sector as a whole. We appreciate your attention to this matter and look forward to your response. I've cut out their names as I told you. And next week I will show you hospitals and clinics that are not qualified to be certified by HerFRA, but they have been certified, they are working. I've showed you a hospital in the Ashanti region where a woman's womb was taken out without her permission because somebody left gauze and other things in her abdomen. She started feeling pain. She went back to the hospital. They only gave her antibiotics. She went back. When she came back, some things in her stomach were rotting away. They cut the woman's womb out. She cannot have a baby. There has not been any closure since 2019, and Dr. Bano knows about this. When Fourth Estate asked for the report, and they refused, so the RTI Commission slapped a 30,000 fine on them. Is that what we call causing financial loss to the state? I don't know, but I'm only asking. We are wrapping up on this HerFRA thing this week. Next week, we'll pick it up. I will give you a comprehensive list of hospitals that are not supposed to be on. And we'll ask Dr. Bano 2 questions. Next week, Wednesday, is when he's supposed to go home. We are counting the days. Now, there's a call for a debate. There's a call for a debate. Play that video for me. Dr. Bawumia asking for a debate. Play that video. Is it a nice blue and white batakari? Play that video for me.
I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I'm afraid that he's running away from a debate, isn't it? His people say he doesn't want to debate, but he doesn't want to debate because he knows I'll expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, we can debate, and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where we should go. We should give the country an opportunity to listen to us.
That's Dr. Bawumia. He's calling for a debate. I usually would have thought that it is the opposition who would clamor for a debate. Because if you are in power, you are in charge. But it does appear that Dr. Bawumia's campaign they are so desperate, it appears. We will listen to what Dr. Bawumia said in the past about debates. And yesterday, interestingly, I digress a bit. Somebody was asking me, a very senior citizen of a friend of mine was asking me that, what is so big corruption? I said, that minimum. He was asking me if, with all this political conversation that is going on, corruption is being thrown about me, corruption is thrown about John Mahama, Nana, everybody. He was asking me if I've heard anything about Alan Tremanti. I said, I don't know. I digress, but I come back to my point. Go to Dr. Bawumia back then in 2016. What he said about debates. Go to him. Let's listen to him.
John Mahama says he wants a debate on the economy. Now I want to challenge him to come to Sangba and debate with the people of Sangba on the economy. He should tell the people of Sangba what he has done for them in the last 8 years. And he should go and debate with businesses that have collapsed because of doomsday. He should go and debate with farmers who cannot buy fertilizer because of his policies. He should go and debate with businessmen who cannot access loans because of high interest rates. He should go and debate with contractors who are not paid because his government is not paying. He should go and debate with teacher trainees who are not paid allowances because his government has refused to pay allowances. He should go and debate with nursing trainees who are not paid allowances because his government government has refused to pay allowances. He should go and debate with the unemployed, our youth who are looking for jobs because his economy is collapsing. He should go and debate with drivers who are facing a hard time because of high insurance and molestation by the authorities. He should go and debate with cocoa farmers whose farms are collapsing because of the collapse of mass cocoa spraying program. He should certainly go and debate with people who cannot afford to pay electricity bills or water bills. He should go and debate with the people of Ghana who are suffering. That is where the real debate is. When I presented my lecture on the economy, I presented facts and figures. I made 170 statements at least in that lecture. Now, instead of responding to that lecture, he and his vice president are running away from those facts. They are running away from those facts. If they want a debate on the economy, they should start by answering those 170 facts in my lecture. They don't want to because they cannot. They cannot stand the truth. They cannot stand the facts. They should come and debate here in Sangbawa with the people of Sangbawa.
That was Dr. Bawumia's template. Dr. Bawumia's own marking scheme. Doc, we're in young Tokwa. There's no be fight. You set the marking scheme. When somebody asks for a debate, you said, no. Go and debate with the people. You give a list, a plethora, a litany of organizations and groups and individuals that must be debated with. But most importantly, wrapping up, you said that when you gave that famous Central University lecture, you also gave 170 questions. Let's assume, without admitting that those 170 questions are not being answered, you directed them at the late Vice President Emisata. He's dead and gone. May he rest in peace. Let's assume that John Mahama couldn't answer them. Answer those questions for us first, before you start moving to ask for a debate. And in terms of the debate, there's one grouping that you should be dealing with. This is from the Teacher Trainees Association of Ghana, one of the people that you mentioned. And in your campaign in 2016 at Trade Fair, you said, teacher trainees are suffering. You remember that, sir? Dated the 11th of July, 2024. And the 11th of July is dear to my heart because that was when my father became the first president of the AYP of St. Joseph. He turned 53 years today. For immediate release, the leadership of the Teacher Trainees Association of Ghana, in consultation with the National Executive Council, writes to serve notice of the association's intention to embark on a peaceful protest nationwide should the industrial strike action by the Colleges of Education Teachers Association, CITAG, remain unresolved. CITAG is on strike, CLOSAG is on strike. This has become necessary due to the following reasons. One, that despite the numerous meetings and appeals by TAG leadership for immediate action, there has been no concrete progress towards resolving the strike action and addressing the pressing issues faced by teacher trainees. That the continuous academic stalemate in all 46 public colleges of education has left students stranded with great uncertainties about the future of trainees education. The continuous strike poses security and safety threats to all students in the colleges of education, causing serious catastrophe among the students across various campuses. 4. Furthermore, the prolonged uncertainty regarding the academic calendar places an undue financial burden on level 400 students who have been committed to rental agreements. In conclusion, we urge all teacher trainees to take the notice seriously and make the necessary arrangements to embark on a nationwide protest should the TAG strike action persist with no clear resolution. We also call on the government and CITAG to take immediate and decisive action to resolve this strike action and address the critical issues affecting teacher education in Ghana. Thank you. Signed by Lala Victor and Solai Razak, right? Swali Razak. This is what they have written. Will you debate with them? There's a last video we'll play, then we'll shut down. And then we'll pick your calls on 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Dr. Bawumia has been going around talking about the fact that I will save you from my government, or my government will save you from my government. Essentially, that's what he's saying. That, oh, today we have imposed the e-levy on you. But don't worry, vote for us. When we come back, when I come and I get the opportunity, I will take the e-levy away from you. Today we have imposed betting tax on you. Don't worry, my government, I'm part of it. But when I win power as president, I'll take it from you. The same person who said I was a driver's mate or I'm the driver's mate now says that I have performed at the most whatever vice president in Ghana's history. So which is which? Are you the driver's mate or have you been the most effective? It's a question. Play that video for me.
Now saying that our manifesto promises are going to ruin the economy. I'm just so baffled. You, a president, you have presided in 8 years over the collapse of our economy. If you knew the plan that could work for the economy and be successful, why haven't you implemented that plan in 8 years? Why? If you know what can work for our economy, why is the economy collapsing in your hands?
It's a simple thing. If you know what will work, why are you not implementing it now? Why are you waiting for the future? If you know what will work, Dr. Bawumia, why are you waiting until the future? Why are you not doing it now? That is what you said. Can we hold you to the same standards? I am only asking. Good morning. Please call me 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Johnny, good morning once again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This is Hussein from Tamale.